Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elise and welcome to my channel. So today we are just going to have a little chit chat. I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna say, but we're just gonna talk about some of my reading goals for 2023. So last year I didn't really have very many goals for myself for my reading for 2022, but I did start the year with the hope of possibly reading Frederick Bachman's entire backlist. So in 2021 I read Anxious People and I read A Man Called Ove, and I read his two novellas. And I went into 2022, wanting to read his entire backlist because I really loved his writing. Well, that did not happen. I did read My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry, and I read Britt Marie Was Here. I'm currently in the middle of Beartown, so what I have left is the Beartown series. And so then that brings us to my first goal of 2023, and that is I want to read the Beartown series, and then I would like to reread Anxious People, the book that started it all, and finally annotate it. So my second goal of the year will be to read some more Kristen Hanna. This year I really solidified Kristen Hanna as a favorite author, and I just want to continue reading some of her backlists. Now I am a little bit worried about this. I hope that it's not going to be a case of like my experience with Taylor Jenkins Reid. I had read like her newer books and loved it, and when I went back to her backlist, I didn't love them as much. And I'm hoping that that is not the case with Kristen Hanna, but we will see. I have a couple of her books on my TBR, and then there are a couple more that I am interested in getting and reading. So we will see. I would like to get to, let's set the goal as three. Let's set the goal for three. I read three of her books so far and rated them all 5 stars. Let's set the goal to maybe read three more Kristen Hanna books this year. I think it's doable. Well, now let's talk about my reading plans. I usually do set a Goodreads. I usually do set a Goodreads goal for how many books I would like to read in the year. I usually set it at about 100. This year I set it at 125, which I am just 3 books shy of meeting right now, so I will hopefully meet it by the end of the year. I think that next year, going into 2023, I think I will just set it at 100 again, because I would like to read about 100 books. I like to read like 100 books, but I don't want to read like too many books because then I start forgetting everything that I read. So I think for 2023, I will keep my Goodreads reading challenge goal at 100. So that's my third goal, to read 100 books. Another goal that I have for myself is I would like to be reading more diversely. I already read pretty diversely, but I would love to be reading books that take place outside of, outside of North America, outside of like Europe. Like I would love to read books that take place like all over the world. And so that is another goal that I have for myself, which I'm really excited for. I've been looking up some different books that take place in different areas that I am hoping to get to next year. So that is my fourth goal, is to read books that take place all over the world on various continents. Like I don't think I read a book that takes place in like South America or Africa. I think I read only a couple books that take place in Asia. Like I'm reading diversely. I'm reading books by Asian authors, but they don't necessarily take place in Asia. So do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to read books that take place like all over the world. So that is my fourth goal. And lastly, we are just going to talk about maybe some channel goals. I don't really have very many channel goals at all because I'm still like so new, but I guess I would love to continue to grow my channel a little bit and continue to be posting videos on my channel. And I would say my biggest channel goals is that there are a couple series I would love to start on my channel. Also, in continuing my TBR challenge game, which I'm going to be bringing the revamped version in January that I've been working on. Really just like continuing that, and then, you know, starting these new series on my channel that I'm like super excited for. I feel like that's like one of those things about being kind of new on YouTube, is that like my brain, I'm just like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do this, and I want to do this. And I have like 500 million things that I would love to do on my channel. So I just would like to bring some of those ideas into action. That is my channel goal for 2023, bringing my ideas into action. I think those are my 5 goals that I'm going to leave myself with for 2023. I have a couple that are like author specific. I have a couple that are more like reading specific, and then a channel goal. I think that those 5 is good. I think that's good. I don't want to give myself too many goals because then it just starts getting crazy. That is it. You guys, please let me know what some of your reading goals for 2023 are going to be. I really want to know. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.